Hi, my name is Tim Lonsway, CBTS. Welcome to ComSpark 2019, Columbus, Ohio. Today, I'm speaking with Doug McCollough, CIO for the City of Dublin. Welcome, Doug.
Hi, how you doing?
Fantastic. Doug, I'm a resident of Dublin. There's a lot of great things going on in Dublin. I hear a lot about smart cities, smart communities. What is, it's kind of a generic term. What are you doing to kind of define what that is in your strategy in the City of Dublin?
Well, it is a generic term, and it doesn't always mean something. I've become partial to the term smart and connected, and from cities to communities, so smart and connected communities. But formally, we do have some work we do with the Intelligent Communities Forum, which is really a more defined definition about what communities are trying to achieve. The City of Dublin has been participating with the Intelligent Communities Forum for enough years that we decided to form an institute called the Global Institute for the Study of the Intelligent Community, which we shortened to the Intelligent Communities Forum Institute. And we take lessons learned from around the world of different intelligent communities and help spread that information to different Ohio communities in an effort to get more Ohio communities to participate in that activity, because it's very defined, and we've had some great success with that.
So really, you're thinking way beyond the boundaries of Dublin and really trying to pull in other communities within Ohio, but also the world. Is that a fair statement?
That is a fair statement, and the Intelligent Communities Forum is really a global think tank, and we've been participating for a while. It has an award system where they start out with a Smart 21. They name the smartest 21 communities in the world, and that goes down to a top 7. And actually, and after that, they go to the number 1 most intelligent community in the world. The City of Columbus won that designation in 2015 and hosted the global summit of the Intelligent Communities Forum. And we in the City of Dublin are fortunate to be hosting that global summit in 2020. It's actually going to be in June, so we're really excited about inviting communities from all over the world. Taiwan, Canada, South America, Europe, everywhere in the world will be coming to Dublin, Ohio for that number 1 announcement.
That's fantastic. As a resident of Dublin, a lot of people don't know this, but 4th of July, the Irish Fest, there's a lot of great events that take place in Dublin, so that's another great feather in the cap.
Yep.
Speaking of kind of reaching well beyond your boundaries and the borders and really around the innovation space, City of Dublin's very involved in the corridor, the smart corridor?
Yes, that's right. It's called the 33 Smart Mobility Corridor, and it's actually research on connected and autonomous vehicles. So this is a 25-mile stretch of highway, Route 33, stretching from the City of Dublin all the way up to the city of Marysville, past the big Honda plant there, which has dedicated short-range communications technology on it. And the idea is that if we built an infrastructure that companies would come to Central Ohio and try and test their technologies for the kind of connected vehicles we expect to see in the future. We actually have a Council of Governments, which is the City of Dublin, the City of Marysville, and Union County, and we do a lot of partnership with the state of Ohio through the Ohio Department of Transportation and Drive Ohio to conduct this research. It's fascinating stuff. We're a ways off from having real autonomous vehicles on the road, but when they do come, all of that research has to happen somewhere, and we want Central Ohio to stay that place where a lot of that research is taking place.
Basically create a hub.
Absolutely.
Magnet area. That's fantastic, Doug. One of the things that I find interesting, especially when you talk about government activities, is really trying to connect to citizens, speak to them how they communicate today. Their iPhones are really the remote control for their lives, yet that creates logistic problems, it creates identity problems. But is Dublin doing anything to kind of address that proactively?
Well, we are. Engagement is a really big part of being a successful local government. And being digital is another big part of that, being more programmable and automated. And a lot of that is hampered by not having an identity. So in Dublin, we're experimenting with a digital identity. We're actually using a blockchain-based technology to create an identity that's based on a QR code that would allow citizens of the City of Dublin to hold on to their private information on a server space and access it through a digital identity so that they can engage in services or even engage in the private sector in some cases. This is a pilot program that we're trying out just within the City of Dublin with volunteers, And when it's done, we think it's going to change the way that local governments engage with their citizens.
That's fantastic. I know I'm saying fantastic a lot, but it's truly mean it. Quite proud to be a citizen of Dublin and watch the innovation that comes from it. As you look forward into the future, are there any other type of initiatives that we didn't talk about that might want to take the opportunity to get out there?
Well, the City of Dublin has committed itself to being one of the most connected cities in the United States, and that means expanding broadband access. Dublin has a lot of broadband, but it doesn't have enough, and we intend to have a major broadband expansion program for residents of the city in addition to businesses, and that's par for the course if you want to be a modern city.
Yeah. That's really cool. Appreciate your time today, Doug. This is at ComSpark 2019. We're here with Doug McCollough. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.